Hey, how are you doing? Welcome back to Hypermine Vanilla. Let's complete this blaze farm, shall we? Yeah. So, right, let's have a look at what I have done. So, yeah, I put a bit of glass around these just to stop things spawning on the edge and stop things climbing out of there. And I've also, as I said, built this thing here. So, a half slab would have been nice, but never mind. Here we go. So touch. So yeah, this is, as I said, it's the same as that. It's mirrored over, and that caused me some problems. Do I have any arrows? I have one arrow. Okay. Where are you? I thought that white, all that white there was the ghast. Where are you? Can we take care of you? Where are you hiding? There you are. Thank you. Anyway, right, so yeah, it caused some problems mirroring it out. Activator rails have a strong bias to dumping their cargo to the north. Now, I'm going to assume they've also got a strong bias for east or west, but I'm not sure what it is yet. So, yeah, it caused... I couldn't set it up exactly like I did over there. So this is what we ended up with. We've got transparent blocks here. These are stairs so that I could put the trapdoors on them. The rest are kind of a mixture of slabs and stairs. Doesn't really matter which ones. Should say upside down stairs because we need to put rail on top. And yeah, I ended up having to go for 3 activator rails. And the reason I use transparent blocks here is because they're pretty much getting, I think, it's hard to get down here in time to see it when you release a blaze, but I think they're kind of hitting the end, coming back and then getting dumped up there. But they do get dumped in here now, which is a lot better because they would, I don't know, it was refusing to even drop them off. They would just stay in the cart. Another thing that helped, and even though we didn't seem to have a problem over there, was, now, it seems really dark. We're on bright. Hopefully you guys can see, but here we've got upside down slabs above this kind of capture area here. And it seems it doesn't really like putting them into a too high space. Even though it was doing it over there, that was the north face bias of the activator rails. So I did the same over there, put upside down slabs above the space instead of the glass blocks. But yeah, I don't know, it doesn't like putting them out and clipping their heads into things. It would rather actually put them out inside of transparent blocks than into a kind of a perfectly viable space that is not to the north. So I don't know, it was a bit of a pain, but we got it sorted. And it seems that these carts run. I'm slightly worried about them getting stuck on these activator rails where they can't, you know, there's no propulsion there for them. There are a few tricks we can maybe try to sort that out. I'm not sure if these activator rails are really needed. I might be able to replace those with power rails to help reduce it, but it does seem to be working fine. So yeah, we are pretty much ready for the next part. Now, the next part is going to need some space, and I'm actually thinking of being super lazy. Let's get out of here. Can I get across there? No? Don't fancy like taking a tumble. So, oh, there's another ghast around. I'm figuring that I might actually be super lazy and use a big open space that we've already got, and it's not being used for anything, and it is out in the open. But it is kind of on... Oh, hello. Missed me. Come on. Oh, can we... Oh, I'm not sure. I may already have this. Come on. Oh. Come on. Actually, he's surrounded by pigmen. I wonder if I hit that thing into the pigmen, I might get... Might be in for a bad day. Right. Give me your tears for payment in interrupting my my stuff and things. Right, okay, so let's just put this fire out. Yeah, so I'm thinking of using this area here to put the next bit, but I might... It's kind of on the wrong side because we already got the portal on this side of the room up here. So the next thing we're going to do, I will explain it to you. So because I know it can be kind of annoying if I'm talking about stuff as if you know what I'm talking about and you have no idea. So we need a killing chamber, which I'm thinking of putting here, simply because we have a portal over there. I guess I could move the portal. And then, well, that's not a bad idea, actually. Move the portal over there, have the killing chamber over there. But we're going to run the rail line that's going to pick these things up from the bottom. We're going to run it through a softener system. And by that, I basically mean we're going to have blocks above the rail and run the blaze so their heads are inside the blocks and they're going to take suffocation damage. And if we do it right, they should come out the other end with 1 hit, maybe 2 hit. But that's okay because we're going to use damage potions and they'll do at least 2 hits of damage to the blaze. So they'll effectively die all in one go. So yeah, but I need the space because it's a fairly large amount of suffocation damage they need to take. And not entirely sure how much, but I would guess it's probably around 40-ish blocks that I'm going to need to pass their heads through. Now, I could do a trick where I use a fast clock to make the minecarts go very slow. But the thing is, I don't really want to have the minecarts risk them bunching up and basically bouncing back off one another. So I think, it's a really good idea. Right. First off, I'm going to move this portal over there and check that it still links up. And then I will come back to you. Okay, right. Let's see if this works. And yes, of course. I changed the backing material from diorite to redstone because redstone is a non-suffocating block. Technically transparent, and therefore we're not going to be suffocating animals as if we bring them through. So that's useful. So you link, please link. Oh no, really? Where are we? Oh wow, we're all the way over here. That's miles and miles and miles away. Oh well, I guess 8 blocks in the nether is worth 8 blocks in the overworld. Huh. Well, balls. Oh look, obsidian generator. Right, I'm going to take this down, I guess, and put it back where it was. And we'll figure something else out for our softener system. Or rather, we'll figure a different place for it. Okay, back in a mo. Okay, one thing I realised is, I don't know, now I've taken, I don't know if this is going to generate yet another new portal. Hopefully not. Oh, beautiful. Right, okay, I'll pull this down, move it back over. Takes so long. Okay, let's try that. I've taken the opportunity to actually make it the right width because it was a block too narrow. Dear. Right, so yes, and yes, awesome. Right, okay, so while I was doing that tedious process, I had an idea. Why have I got I know why I've got a hoe on me. I went to Lone Wolf's Gold Farm, and I set up a little ghetto pumpkin farm because it's got a slight issue in that the golems in the gold farm keep getting killed. But it's one of those nether ones that's above the roof of the nether. I'll show you sometime, but it uses golems to kill the pigmen, and they keep getting owned. So, but yes, look at this. all this gold and the magma creme and Gasttier. Yes, lovely, lovely, lovely. So, right, I figure what we will do, we will have our killing chamber in the middle, right here. Yep. Somewhere around here. I didn't mean to do that. Pop there. So we're going to have like some sort of glass contraption there for the blazes to get deposited in. And then what I figure, we're going to have to reroute this corridor probably. And we do need to reroute these stairs so they're not coming right into the building. But maybe reroute that. Maybe this as well. So they're kind of over there perhaps. But we can do it on this side to start with, easy enough. There shouldn't be anything back here, but we can dig a nice big hole, again with, oh no, again with the big holes. We can dig a nice big hole with a window, and we can have our softening mechanism perhaps on show to a certain extent. I think that might be pretty cool. Again, it means me digging massive holes. But you know me, I love me massive holes. Maybe this big, perhaps? What do we reckon? That might be big enough to contain it if it's as wide as the portal spawner. My frames are a bit juttery. Why is that? I'm getting 60 FPS, which is locked to my VSync. I guess I could video VSync off. Wow, I'm getting like 700 frames a second. That will change when 300. But it is it's distracting to see that thing like wiggling up and down like 400. Face a block. No? How about over here? Nearly 1,000 frames a second. There's just no reason. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, if I dig all of this space out here, and hello, there you go. Stay in that hole. If I dig all of that out, can I get you? There you go. And then we'll need a tunnel down to there. To bring the blazes up into this room. They can be softened on view, which it'll be noisy. It would be noisy. But hey, you know, blaze farms are noisy. In fact, once they're not actually, because once you get enough in here, it breaks the sound, or at least always used to. But they'll soften on view there, and then come out and get dropped here. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So anyway, let me dig this out. And we can look at figuring this out. So, yeah, back in a mo. All right, well, I've dug out a room and done a bit more. Framed it in this diorite, which I think is quite a nice, you know, thing. The frames and sort of things like that in diorite in this room, I think that it's nice. I also, go over here, we can take this down now. I guess I should put that sign back up, but we can take this down because I've redirected the mesa stairs. There we go, awesome. And they come out over here, hit that, and there we go. Kind of a bit of mismatched material because I haven't got much cobble in the nether here with me. But yeah, they're quite nice using the... you can actually see 2 bits of redstone there, so it does both doors. That works quite nice. And it is kind of, so slabs here and stairs and slabs and stairs. So, you know, up here, stuff can spawn. I think this should probably be enclosed with glass, to be honest. And that'll put the nearest spawnable spaces all the way up there where they can actually get to you. Because I do think pigmen will end up in the blaze farm, and so I'm being really careful to make sure that they're not going to be able to spawn anywhere once we are complete. This still needs moving, as does this. But let's go over here and have a look at this wiggly woo of diorite. Yeah, so we've got slabs down here. This I cleared out this is to put the wall material in. So yeah, there'll be whatever, probably clay or something. And also, so this just kind of goes back and forth, back and forth. And I also went down here, all the way down here to along here. So what we need to do, I need to grab some power rails and bring them all the way up here. That needs filling in. Bring them all the way up here like this. And I'm probably going to put a block above all of the power rails, okay, to get a few extra blocks for the suffocators, because that's how we're going to do it. And then power rail all the way along here, apart from in the corners, along and back and forth and back and forth. And I'll cover I'll put blocks down sort of here, or diorite is what we're going to use here. And I'm thinking I'm going to see if I can get away with having, basically the corners can introduce inconsistencies in the speed of the cart. So I'm going to see if I can get away with just having it kind of not here and here. Probably need to cover that with glass to stop things spawning. But yeah, and then it will pass back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I'm going to go grab some rail. Okay, right, so that is done. So what we're going to do next is we're going to bring our carts along here, and then we're going to try and put them on top of a bit of soul sand, which I might have on me, but we'll just put that netherrack there for the moment. So we're going to try and eject them onto that. Now, for this side, it shouldn't be a problem. All we need to do is obscure all sort of these blocks here with glass or something. And the fact that they want to eject to the north should take care of things. And we'll have the rail kind of at this level here, and probably activator here, and then we're going to drop them down a hole. On this side, well, I'm kind of hoping it's going to depend, basically. It kind of depends on whether they prefer to drop this way or this way, unfortunately. So, okay, right, pretty simple. Basically, just a hole down here and along here and around. So the cart will come along here, around here, and over here. Now, I have realized I'm going to have to cover the tracks at least with slabs to stop any pigment spawns kind of wandering onto them, and also definitely block this off so they can't wander up here to try and get at me. Not that I think they would be able to, but they might get in the way of carts and stuff. But yes, we should be able to test this. Hopefully that one pigman there is going to be able to be picked up. Normally you need a few mobs with this sort of thing to basically, let's see what we're going to do. You need a few mobs to kind of bump against each other, and eventually, you know, they get pushed forward. Let's put that out and glass there, I think. We also want, yeah, let's, actually, you know what we could do with it? Oh, that wasn't Silk Touch. We'll use a redstone block because it's transparent, and that, cause it's solid there, and then fill this area in like that and like that. Now, hopefully, you know, I have a feeling it's just going to drop it out there, but let's have a look. Grab a cart. Firstly, we're testing to see if it makes it all the way around. And secondly, if it picks up a pigman, how much damage does it take? Why did you stop? Is it because I was an idiot? Yeah, oh well. Thank you. Go on. So, we should see it come up here in a moment. Awesome. Right, let us drop a few blaze in there because it didn't pick that pigman up. So we'll jump up here. Have we got any netherrack? We've got a little bit. Let's pop those two off. And hopefully hopefully we should see a blaze. Come on. There we go. Come on. Blaze. There we go. So you drop down there. And, well, I think you must have got picked. Did you get picked up? Oh, have one of those carts got stuck? No, I can definitely see all the carts. Oh, awesome. And you got dropped out on this side. Well, that was kind of obvious. Let's quickly block that off before any blaze get picked up. Come on. Oh, and we're going to need a bit of space. There we go. Something to stop the blaze escaping. Right. Okay, so this may take a little while before a blaze comes up. I'd be interested to know what damage he's on, but not that brave. Okay, come on. Right, I'm going to cut until we see a blaze. Here we go. He's taking damage. Oh, and he went down. Huh, he went down. How can I fix that? Okay, right. I've been fiddling with this for quite a while, and I cannot get them to pop out this side. I need them to drop out to the north of the activator rail. It seems to be as simple as that. Completely stupid. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I was thinking that I'd have to merge both sides of these you know, the carts from that spawner. Hello, you see? The carts from this spawner and the carts from this spawner into one drop tube and then re-separate them, which I really don't want to do. So what I've thought though is, I'm going to reroute this to come around here like that, so I can drop them out to the north, and then the carts from here are going to come out here, and this tube will go up to the ceiling solidly. So that is what we're going to do, and that way I should be able, hopefully, to keep these things separate. And in fact, I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring them both out above what's going on. So we will have one cart exit at that level maybe, and one cart exit not at that level, because ooh, I could do that if I use a transparent block there, like a bit of slabbage. So one exit there, one exit there, like that, and go round and kind of here like that. If you imagine that normal rail is activator rail there and there, we kind of glass up this bit here like this. That goes to the top, and we have basically like kind of this up here. Not that there though. Oop. And in fact, you know what? The lower one will be. How do I want to do this? No, you know what I'm going to do? This is actually going to be pretty funky. I shall have them both come all the way around here and back in, or maybe one coming out there and one coming out there, and they'll go all the way around back in, and I'll hide the drop tubes back there where we drop the carts back down. I think that is how we should do it. So I need to get some stuff. I think I'll use nether brick slabs actually. That'll be pretty nice. So yeah, no, that's not what I want. That will come out like this, around and back in there, and that will come out like this. Doom, doom, doom. And can I... Thank you. So we'll have carts kind of coming around like this, and they'll be dropping the blaze into the tube. We'll have them go in there, we'll have them go in there. Okay, right, I'm going to get on with figuring that out, and I will come back and show you, because the episode is again getting long, and I know you guys seem to like that, but I think there's long and then there's ridiculous, so yeah, give us a mo. Okay, this is a weird looking thing. I think I quite like it though. Let's take you quickly through what we've got here. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but what we have is basically the rail comes in here, comes up here. Now it should phase successfully through this redstone block, and that should not damage the blazes any further than they already have been, because redstone blocks are technically transparent. And I did mean to... Oh, never mind, I'll get another one too. So it phases up there, goes around there, got our activator rails there, and it comes around here, hits this wall, falls down, and down there. So yeah, let's see if that works. I don't know if it will. Because the activator rails are on that side, or sorry, that side, it should just drop down. I've already put out the ring up the top there, which we can hook up to the other spawner. But yeah, let's go pop one of these guys down. It should go round, and hopefully, I think there are plenty of blaze down there now. Certainly I got completely... There was a lot of fire when I went down there. I didn't really get a good look at how many blaze there were, but here we go. Ready? Oh, you joking me. Yeah, I'm still tweaking that. If I take that out, they seem to sometimes not take full, like, they're at 2 hits rather than 1 hit. Oh. Hey? Ah, no, there was a big fight and they all shot it, and... yeah, some of these are not at full health anymore because I was down there and they targeted me. Let's put that back then. So yeah, we can expect a few of these to die. That should never happen unless you go down there to be a target. I'll have to box that whole thing off. Right, okay. Ah! Oh no, our redstone block's now solid. That's what I... Oh... That is a terrible, terrible thing. Because that was kind of the easiest way to build this and get it powered. Right. I guess I'm going to have to change those up for something else. Right. Huh. Right. Let's take this out quickly. And... yeah, they're dying when they go through that. Okay, I'll have to break this cart. Right, I will redesign this. Just a moo. You know what? I am a fool. I just removed some of the blocks from the back row over there and accepted that they're going to take suffocation damage. Boom. That is awesome. Right. I really want to get this at least functional today. There is lots more to do, but I need, before I hook up the other side, which I'm basically going to do one side, and then I'm going to cut and do all of the other side. But yeah, there's a little bit of inconsistency there. How? Why? What are you guys shooting at? Down there. They are shooting down there, and they can't possibly be tracking me. Huh. Now, yeah, I'll go in fact, let's shut this off. Right, so what I will do is... I lost my train of thought. Yeah, no, next thing I want to do is I want to get loads of carts running on this. But what I want to do is I want to regulate the carts so they don't bunch up and start bouncing back on each other. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to put like a trapdoor regulator in that drop tube and run it off a clock. So, so yeah, basically trapdoor down in there with a clock, a normal clock, redstone clock, and that's gonna provide like a quick pulse. Have I got repeaters? Right, but I'm going to build that off camera and I'll show you it because it's pretty standard stuff. It's going to evolve. I'm going to need to do a little bit of digging to get there. So, yeah, see you in a moment. Okay, right, so cart regulator has been made. So it's a bit noisier than I want. I guess I could kind of shift all of this over that way, take it out of earshot. But yeah, basically we've got kind of a standard clock here. So block with torch on, torch powers this, powers block, powers redstone, powers this, powers block, turns torch off. And then out of that I take a redstone signal here, which is going to, if I can show you, power this trapdoor, and then a delayed redstone signal to turn this torch on and off, and that basically turns it into like a pulse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load some carts in and see, really we want like a kind of a backlog of carts in here, and then we know it's running. Whoa, okay, there we go. Now what we don't want is any of the carts merging, so I'm going to be kind of careful here. You know what I'm going to do, in fact? I am going to power this trapdoor permanently somehow with this. There we go. Right, so now I can just load them in leisurely. In fact, you know what? I'm going to break them all, make sure none of them are merged. Come back. And just kind of put them in at a nice... Ooh, why did you go down there? Oh no, it's there. It's just invisible. So I'll make sure, this way I can make sure that none of them are merged together, basically. So... Okay, right. I think that is regulating. I think that is regulating nicely. So let us, go over here and get one of these. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go grab a load of glass and just cover over all the tracks, and also box in the area down there so that the blazers aren't going to target people, and all that sort of business. So what's the best way of doing that? Let's go around here and we just break in like that. Can we still get around? We cannot. Let's go over here then. We need to block this area off anyway. Otherwise, they'll see people walking around out there and start shooting, and that we do not want. That was not meant to be a thing. That was meant to be a thing. Anyway, so I will do that, and then we shall look at getting this thing activated fully. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. Okay, right. I think we're ready to get this thing going, hopefully without too much in the way of stop it getting owned by fire, but as someone in the comments said, if you play with blazers you're gonna get burned. Where is that spawner? I should... I should be able to see it. Okay. I'm sure it'll work out. It'll work out. I'm sure of it. Surely it'll work out. It's me. No, I always plan everything in advance. There you go. There it is. And time skip. So, yeah. Not quite sure how much the latter end of this episode is actually going to make sense to you guys, but I went through a load of frustrations, things not working, carts like bouncing off each other, and most importantly, lots of blazers going around our little loop and getting picked back up by the cart on the other side as it went back in and dying. So I fixed that, and I have got this spawner replicated with our suffocation chambers. Obviously everything's unfinished kind of decoration wise, but my goodness, it's working. I cannot believe it. Let's have a quick look up there, just to kind of show you what we've got going on. Yeah, let's use clay. So now I've had to cut it out just simply to keep the episode time down reasonable, and also I didn't want a load of video of me going, oh, why is that? So if you're interested in the noises alone, there they were. But yeah, the cart was coming around here, and picking the blaze back up. So now it comes out and it drops the blaze off and goes out an extra block and around, so it can't pick them back up as they're in this center bit. And that has fixed what was a major issue. I've also slowed the regulating clock down by a tick, and so far I'm not seeing any carts bouncing around and being stupid. So yeah, we can stand here, have both blaze spawners working. Let's see. It might just take a moment for this one to warm up. It needs to drop a few blaze down there first. But I have made some instant damage potions. You can see I've actually got 35 levels just from building this. And that's including the one death I had really early on. I had a few levels before then, but yeah. It is working. Nothing seems to be coming through on that side at the moment. But, while we're waiting, I need to explain something to you. I'm fairly certain there's going to be a clip in with me getting frustrated at the blazers shooting for no reason, as if they could see me. Now, this, I think, if you watch a Zoomovoid, you'll have seen his zombie pigman, or Techno, what's his name? Nitro Spiral or something, I can't remember. You go watch a Zoomovoid's zombie pigman gold XP farm video, and he'll credit the original inventor in the description. But if a zombie pigman is aggressive to you, any more that spawn in range will then be aggressive to you automatically. And it seems that a similar thing happened with Blaze. If I punch a Blaze and I don't instantly kill it, every Blaze in the area will start targeting me and shooting me, whether or not they have line of sight. And that's a massive problem, because if they're in the collection areas down below, they start hitting each other and then fighting each other and killing each other, and they either come up here with not enough health, not full health, so they die on the way up, or they die down there. So yeah, that is, look at them coming in. That is a major issue, and it means you need to one-hit kill these guys. Now, they should all be one punch, one kill, but I mean, I'm just going to recommend you just got to use potions. Splash damage potion, that's what you got to do, because it just wrecks everything if you trigger that aggro mechanic. So yeah, plus if you use a splash damage potion, it turns out because they actually heal undead, it does not make them aggro to you. So any zombie pigmen and the odd wither skelly that gets in there, but it's more the zombie pigmen, they are not going to get aggro to you if you splash damage them. And now I have put gates in front of the nether portal. I did a little bit of tweaking on this design here. Put some gates in front of the nether portal, so any pigmen that spawn in there should not be able to get at us. But yeah, you know, that mechanic is a worry. I would... Whoa, sound, broken sound. You can see now, let's try not to nudge these. We've got two drop shafts, and I've got a similar trapdoor mechanism down there, and it's actually running off the same clock as the first one. So yeah, we are good to give these guys a little bit of a splash, bit of blaze deodorant. Boom! All of the XP. So yes, now this episode I think is going to still be out on a Monday. It's going to be late. This is the reason why I could not leave this not finished again. So yeah, this is working really nice. Next episode, I believe, I'm not promising, but I believe we're going to work on a turbo furnace to complement this area, and also the aesthetics of the room need to get done as well. So yes, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, guys. Just a minute. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. All right, bye.